Formula One never stands still. Regulations shift, rivalries evolve, and teams are forced to reinvent themselves just to stay competitive. The upcoming 2026 season represents one of the sport's most dramatic overhauls in recent memory, with brand new engine rules, sustainability targets, and a fresh wave of manufacturers entering the fight. The paddock buzz is electric, and every major outfit is manoeuvring to secure its future dominance. Naturally, the spotlight falls on the big names. Mercedes, Ferrari and Honda have already carved their reputations as power unit suppliers, while Audi's arrival adds another intriguing element to the mix. Yet, amid the speculation about who will adapt fastest to the new era, one storyline stands out: a bold gamble by a current championship contender that could reshape the balance of power in Formula One. That team is Red Bull. With Honda striking a deal to supply Aston Martin in 2026, the reigning champions were left without an external engine partner. Instead of looking elsewhere, they made a daring decision to build their own power unit for the very first time. Partnering with Ford under the new Red Bull Powertrains division, the Anglo-Austrian squad has committed to producing its own engine in-house. A step team boss, Christian Horner, once described as by far the greatest challenge we've ever faced. Speaking in an interview, Horner admitted the task ahead is enormous. "We understand the pressure we'll be under next year as a new manufacturer," he said. "It's not realistic to expect us to be ahead of Mercedes in 2026. But what we're building here is about cycles. We've had two incredibly successful eras in Formula One, and now we're focused on creating the next one. Maybe it won't happen immediately, but for 2027, 2028 and beyond, this is 100% the right move for Red Bull." Now, one of Horner's key points is the advantage of integration. By having both chassis engineers and engine designers working under one roof, the team believes it can unlock synergies that rivals cannot match. The value of having groups communicate directly, sometimes over a cup of coffee in the same building, can't be underestimated, Horner explained. "Maybe we won't see the full benefit in 2026, but long term, it will pay dividends." It's a strategy designed for sustainability, not instant gratification. Not everyone agrees on the short-term outcome, however. Reports earlier this year suggested Mercedes is the only engine maker currently well positioned for the 2026 regulations, with some rivals struggling with development, biofuel choices and technical setbacks. Yet former McLaren F1 driver Juan Pablo Montoya believes Red Bull could shock the paddock. "They've hired the best people from Mercedes, Ferrari, everywhere," Montoya told the press. "It takes time to integrate, but they have the knowledge. Don't be surprised if their power unit is far more competitive than people expect." Still, Montoya sounded a note of caution. The departure of Adrian Newey, long seen as the mastermind behind Red Bull's dominant chassis, could leave a leadership vacuum. Before, you had one guy who made the final call. Now, many smart people bring different ideas, but leadership experience is what counts. Losing Newey and Jonathan Wheatley is huge. It may take 3 or 4 years before they find their footing again, Montoya warned. So, will Red Bull's ambitious new venture with Ford rewrite the story of 2026? Or will it prove to be a painful lesson in how hard it is to compete with established manufacturers? What's your take? Will the Milton Keynes squad surprise everyone? Or will Mercedes reassert dominance once again? Share your opinion in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more exclusive Formula One news and insights.